Yo, what up? Hey everyone, Ryan come back at you here with kind of a midday. Just wanted to put out a feeler and get some insight from the card community. A first for me, I got a couple of PS orders back this week. Typically in the past, if I've ever sent in a card to get crossed, I don't send in, like some people when they say like I'm gonna go cross a card, they'll take it out of the container and they'll send it in, the penny saver. And that's how they do it. I'll send it in slabbed. I thought the whole review process, to my understanding, I've only been in the hot, for decades. But anytime that I've ever sent in, normally I only send in BGS. And I've had success at crossing some things over, right, that had high enough subs. But if something didn't, I would get it back and it would look as if like they don't go inside of it, right? That's the risk you take too, is there might be a low success rate because most of the time you're keeping it in the case. Well, I had a situation this week where I sent in for a friend of mine on here, and it was an SGC, and I have a before photo, and now I can show you what I have after. That is not what I sent before. It's the same card, same serial numbering. However, so I'll just show you this. We have this Devin Booker, and you can see right here, this super not sweet, you can't see that well, but almost like a water drop got to it. And now, I can tell, like, even underneath the case, that is definitely the ink that is now sufficiently smudged. That was not the case when I sent it off. Obviously, this thing had a 10 auto. SGC would have not given that a 10 auto. So now this is no longer a 10 auto. And now you can also see where PSA, let's see if I can get this in the camera. Man. Sorry, yeah, you can see kind of here in this top section here. Nope, sorry, it's over on this side now. Yeah, you can see over here where they clearly went in and cracked it, which I thought was only the case if you're going to cross it over to what we put in as a minimum subgrade on there. So not only did they open this up, but they clearly also damaged the card. Now my problem, PSA, if you're watching, is that I've tried to contact several days in a row since I got this card, soon after your doors open, to put my number in this queue to talk to a human. And your queue's already full, like every time I call. So I'm curious in the community, A, does anyone have a rep? I'd love to talk to a rep directly. I'm not here to blow them up. I'm just here to make this right. And then, is it everyone else's understanding that if you send in a card like this and you have a minimum grade, that they don't actually crack the case, they don't crack the seal? They'll just say like, yeah, we've looked at it under our scope and our lights, and we agree like it should cross or not cross. The card is clearly damaged now. This is no longer a 10 auto, and they obviously went in with something that's, I don't know, half an inch. They used to pry it open. You can see it better right there. And then they re-sonic sealed it. So I thought that was an interesting new practice if that's what they're doing. And by interesting, I'm super frustrated with it. Just for the hobby, if this is what's happening now, but if not, for my friend that is emotionally invested in this card. So give me your feedback. Again, give me contact to a rep if you have one, because I'm tired of running into walls. I contacted the accounting department, who at PSA is primo. They answer after like 2 rings every time. So they're obviously caught up with their TPS reports. But their feedback to me was, well, yeah, you can open a ticket online. And I said, I just really want to talk to a human about this if we could. I mean, I will submit the ticket, but if you have a rep, let me know. And also tell me, is this what they're doing now? Is they're cracking? I mean, I feel like SGC might be the only card company where you can just like probably pop it out and reseal it like they did here, where it doesn't look entirely too damaged. But like BGS and all the other ones, like, just the way that they seal them now, there's no way that you could like just ease them out. So color me curious. I just wanted your feedback. I appreciate your time and your insight in helping me resolve this. And hope you guys have a good start to your week. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Deuces.